today. You don't see that weather's working in. So I'm like, it's a good day. It's raining over there already. It was raining here just a little while ago. Got the Jenny running because I got the AC on. I'm gonna go out back and do a quick look around and show you where we are. That place right there behind me is called Sugarloaf Island and Deli. Let me go outside here. You might excuse the Jenny noise running, but this is a little harbor here. I think I showed it a little bit yesterday, but my feed died. Came in right over there. Came in and anchored right here. Pretty cool little spot. Beaufort is right across. Let's see. Let me see. Yeah, right across where there's a bridge there. You can't see it because of that building. But right on the other side of that is Beaufort. And it's starting to rain, so I'm gonna go back in, but just kind of give you a quick look. Yeah, we'll do a meetup probably at that Island Grill right there. We'll probably shoot for a Sunday afternoon meetup. There'll probably be a lot of people. As far as, being busy out here, it's already starting to rain, so let me step inside here. I had to get in the water a minute ago, got wet clothes there on the deck. The wind blew out real hard and blew me sideways and towards the sandbar, and I wanted to get ahead of it, so I got out, pushed it away. Hopefully we got some storms coming. I'll show you on here right quick what we're working with. Y'all can see, let's see where the blue dot is. That's Moorehead City. That's where we are, and you see that rain working in. As long as it's just rain like this, we're good. Hopefully there ain't a whole bunch of wind behind it. Don't think it is, but anyways, I figured this would be a good day to do the oil change. I'm going to show you what's involved in that. It's very different from y'all bear with me on these lives like this. First time doing it like this, and trying to figure out all the best ways of doing it. Yeah, it should be a lot better after the front there once it blows through. All right, Jack's Bar. All right, guys, I'll read the comments here in a minute, guys. What I'm gonna do is get started because this pump's extremely slow. It's just the way it is. So what we'll do is I'll get it going. I'll talk through what I'm gonna do, and then we'll go from there. Let's see. Let me see what the plan is here. Best place to put this. Yep, might have to be right here where I can grab it. All right, first let me do this. So some of the first things you got to have, I always like to have my towel. I turn my rug upside down so if I get something on it, it doesn't mess it up. I cover that over the rest of this. But you got to have a pump, and the pump has to go down in the oil check. So it's got to have, I'll show you that here in just a second. I like to have a rag, of course, your oil, and whatever kind of oil filter you're going to use. That's the one that's called for this one. And something a lot of people forget is you need somewhere to put the oil. So save one of your old oil or whatever containers to put it in. All right. So let me grab those are the things you need. Let me grab this, open this up, kind of show you what we're working with. All right, so let me set this up, turn it back around. Get down in the hole. show you what we're working with. So I got my old black Michael Steen kitchen and bath t-shirt on. That being that way, if I get some oil on it, it's not going to hurt it. But basically, looking down in the hole, you see where the dipstick is right there. You got to pull the dipstick, obviously, and we got to put this pump into that, and then we'll hook it to a battery. All right, so let's do that. Let's do that. That might work right there. I keep it in a bag because no matter what you do, there's residual oil that comes out of it. So I keep it in a bag in a little locker, a little engine compartment. This is the pump. Already leaking oil. It's got alligator clips on it. That's why you need your oil rag. And you just hook it right to the battery once you get it hooked up. Once you get your hoses right, you just hook it to the battery and it'll start pumping. But it is god awfully slow. That's why what I plan to do is get it going, and then I'll answer some questions about where we are or whatever. All right, you got two different hoses here. One, the smallest one, is obviously for going into dipstick. And oh, look at there. See there? It's going to happen no matter what. The biggest one is for going into container. So we'll go ahead and take the container. This is the old container. Set it down here. I can tell you from experience, it's hard to keep it from spilling while you're doing all this. I think it goes this way. I always have to just get it started because what's crazy is it doesn't have an arrow on it. One goes on one side, one goes on the other. This is the outlet. You would think like every pump there's an arrow showing you which way to go, and this does not have that. It's pretty strange. So you'll take this other end, put it on the other side. We'll know. Actually, I remember now what I always do. I go ahead and test it, put a little suction on it, plug it on and put a little suction on it, and then I know which one it is. Get some of this off of me. Turn this camera down just a bit. Sorry y'all won't get to see my pretty face. Alright, take your leads, run down to the battery. Y'all seen the battery was right there. Run it down here. All I'm doing is just putting the negative on the negative and the positive on the positive. That. Alright, see, you put your finger, I can hear it, I can reel it running in there, but put my finger on there and it develops a little bit of a suction. It ain't much, boy, I can tell you that. It is not much. That up there, this on here. So I got the inlet, which this little one goes down into the oil stick, dipstick. It's dark in here today. I got the boat closed up because I got the AC on. Let's see. Turn it around, show you that. Pretty simple. See it going into the, you just push it in there. That just came out. I'm gonna get my arm in the way, you can't see it. Push it in the hole. Got it, that ain't working. I gotta go back on the stand. Sorry about that. Just get her in the hole and then you'll see it start to pump. It's filling. I can hear it. Let's see if we can let you see it. I'm telling you, it's slow. Oh, it ain't coming out right now. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna lower this down. Usually I thought I could hold it up, but it ain't gonna happen. Yeah, let me see. Started right away, but let's see what's happening here. Yep, it's pumping its usual slow self. So, what I'm talking about. But it's better than some manual, doing something manually, so I don't complain. So basically, turn it around. Got the hose going down in there, and then got the container sitting right there. And the pump sitting there. Alright, does that make sense to you? 42 people in there, y'all mind hit that thumbs up button. It's a little different from shooting a video, doing stuff like this. In a video you can edit all the close-ups and edit everything out. You can't do that so much on the lives. Set that up there for a second. Alrighty. All that's running. Nope. Everything's in the way. Let me open the computer and I'll read some comments. Hopefully this will be helpful for those who's never done this, or kind of give you an idea of what you got to do. With the rain out today, it's probably a good time to do it. try to get this live stream up. There it is. Alrighty. Here is wet. Just like I said, when that wind blew in real hard, it turned me. I was facing good, and then it blew me over towards the grass over there. So try to get ahead of it. I already had, it was weird because last night it was blowing me out in the channel. So in the middle of the night, or I say middle, about midnight, I set a stern anchor off to the side to hold me because it was sideways. And with all that wind, this freaking channel had like 1.5 foot rolls coming through it because the wind was coming right in and going out. And it was super uncomfortable. Matter of fact, my top was swaying, it was making a noise. I was like, damn, that could damage that. So I got up, got in the dinghy, and I took the anchor out over to the side and dropped it, and went back, pulled it, and then it was great. Rest of the night, it was beautiful. Today, it was been pretty good all day until there was when the first edge of this front, the first one came through, there was some wind and it blew me around. So now I got the anchor set out that side. So if I wanted to, I could go around back. There's a much big area, but the wind and rain is supposed to come from that side. So we got the protection of this right here. So that's what happened. Good night, no sleep after that. Luke's in hello from Atlantic Beach, Clyde, afternoon, about 5 minutes away. All right, John, what's up, buddy? Shout out to John. John's coming over tomorrow. We're gonna go fishing. John's twice helped move the truck, which was very freaking helpful. Me and John's been having a good time together, and we're gonna go fishing tomorrow, and that ought to be a good time. We're gonna go out across here, fish the bridge. I'm gonna try to live stream it. John and I was talking. So now, I got all the holders for GoPros, but I don't have, that thing's a little crooked. I hate it when it's crooked. I don't have really a lot of holders for my phone. So I got to start looking to get so that we can do that kind of stuff live. I'm always going to do videos that you just can't, there's no replacing videos, how you can craft those. But the lives are just very interesting too, and everybody I know is liking them. So that went back a little bit far the other way then. Let's see here. I hate when that thing's crooked like that. It drives me nuts. Oh, good. Well, look at there. Who's that super chat? My goodness. Clyde Bishop, I appreciate you, buddy. Get some rum, absolutely. I'll do it. Happy 4th to you. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Kind of ragged, a little warm. I can turn my fan on, but the noise will bite you. So thank you, Clyde, so much. Appreciate your help, buddy. Let me let's see. Yeah, we'll do a meetup at probably this place right here on Sunday. What do y'all think is the best time? I'd say around 4, probably 4 or so in the afternoon. Kind of beat the dinner crowd. Get a little spot right over here around 4 if y'all want to do the meetup. I'll shout out to Marty and let him know. Not sure he's up. He's in a marina up there. I don't even know exactly where he's at. It's not far though, but I can't see it from where I'm at. I don't like to spend that money going into marinas, so I like being on the hook. But I like also being close to civilization like this, so I can just jump on the dinghy and just shoot right across. So when John came last night, helped me get the truck, that's where I had the dinghy tied up. It was dark by the time I got back. I was a little stressed in getting back because I remembered I didn't have my anchor light on. But I didn't realize how lit up the area was. This whole area's lit up at night, so it wasn't a big deal. It's a great little restaurant, cool. F-Bats, shared pictures. All right, buddy, they're on Facebook. Okay, thanks a lot. Let's see, happy Friday, Captain. Thank you for permission to come aboard. Come on, sir. So we're doing a oil pump, or oil change, I should say. that thing is so slow. So what I've done, if anybody come in later, you can go back and look. I've gotten the pump out. I got the pump into the dipstick, and it's pumping, filling the container out. We'll ever periodically peer down in there, and I'll show you what it's doing. Let's see. Takes a while though. That thing is like, I mean, I'm talking about 45 minutes to an hour for it to pump all the oil out. So it's extremely slow. So it's a good time to get it going and then chat for a minute. Let's see. I need to get me some rum for that, right there for that cup. I don't have any. Thank you for that super chat. Let's see. CG says, how often you're changing your oil considering your cruise 8 miles an hour? Pretty much when it starts changing and going black, I change it. I'll probably push this one a little further. I've had the oil since Carolina Beach. I kept thinking I'd have time, and then y'all know I had to go home, whatever. So once I got here, I was like, I'm definitely going to get it done. It ain't it's black, but it's not like burnt or anything like that. So it really depends. Just looking at it, you can't say a time because you may not put as many hours on it. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like you just have to look at it when it starts getting worn looking and it's not, not clear, then it's time to change it. That's in my opinion. In my truck, I'm pretty religious on my oil change. When it says it's out of life, I go get it changed. So in this 1,000 miles, this will be the second. So I started out with new oil, then I changed once already in probably 500 or 600 miles in, and now I'm changing again, and it's about 1,200 miles in. I may change it again before we get to New York. So just FYI. John says much better weather after this front. Yep. Yeah, it's going to push on through. Hopefully we get us a little fish bite turns on tomorrow. That'd be nice. Luke says, heads up, Jack's bar is going to be bumping loud music till about 2 a.m. You'll be able to hear it. All right, I might be over there bumping with them. You just don't know. I think that's the one further down. I walked down there yesterday. Is that the 2-story one? If I'm probably not mistaken, it looked like it was a cool little place. I went down there checking them out. This one was nice. I had a drink yesterday waiting on John. Met a bartender over there and we was talking. So it's a cool little smaller place, but I liked it because, of course, when I first got here, I like to see my boat, make sure it ain't drifting away. So it was cool to go sit there for about 45 minutes and just don't see the boat. That was nice. Ken, happy Friday to you, buddy. 4th of July weekend. Oh, let me say, guys, anybody interested in buying any merchandise as of tomorrow and Sunday, everything in the store is 10% off. So if you want to buy us a T-shirt, not a Michael Steen Kitchen and Bath, but if you want to buy any Good Times apparel, it's all in there, book, whatever, 10% off for the weekend. I thought I had to do a promo code, but I didn't. It's just everything in there is going to be in the whole store. I just did a 10% off. So if you're looking to support and buy some merchandise, this would be a great weekend to do it. Y'all check that out. MichaelJSteen.com. Let me just pin that right quick. Don't check that out. Let's see, is this thing on? All right, yeah, it's going. When you figure it out, put on a market. I'm not sure exactly what that was, but yeah, let's do 4 o'clock on Sunday at that spot. So it's Sugarloaf Island and Delhi It's kind of like two restaurants together. Like, from what I can tell, I'm not exactly sure, but that's the building that Good Times is sitting straight right in front of. You can't miss it, the bar area there. Let's do 4 o'clock on Sunday. That'll work. Let's do that. Charles, best luck with the weather. Great idea doing the show and tell episodes. Excellent. Guys, any ideas you have, put them on here. Let me know. I always, I get a little time with people like John, and I was getting feedback from him. What do you like? What do you dislike? Whatever. John's one brought up, let's try to get some mounts for the phone for the lives, and so yeah, I love doing them. They're a lot of fun. It's just different than shooting than the regular videos. But I will get a regular video turned out this weekend. I'll be focused in getting one regular video out this week. Let's see. Hello, Toxic Bean Basket, Jim. What's up, buddy? Always good to do some maintenance. Absolutely. Very important. Very important. Y'all know, remember I had a problem with my anchor, and I figured it out. It's that freaking switch again. Brand new switch. What's it been on there? 2 weeks? 3 weeks? It's the switch. I hadn't got up under there yet. I probably will today to look at it in case I got to move, or I can always manually drop it. It's not the motor, because when you hit the buttons up front, it works. But that brand new freaking switch that I ordered, hopefully it's just a wire or something's loose, but already, that's crazy. That's crazy. I might have to figure out where to buy one that's a lot better than that. If that's crazy, because the other one was less than 6 months old. That is unbelievable. Steve, I have one of manual that creates vacuum, and it's like a reverse bug sprayer. It pumps the oil into the container. Super easy and appears to be faster than that setup. Okay. Yeah, this is all right. I could always buy something else, but typically I do it like when I'm doing something else. So it's something I've already got. I mean, I think that pump was, $40-50. It wasn't cheap. So there's probably always better options, but is it something you want to spend money on? Probably not. I'm probably just good like it is. Jim said, thumbs up. Got it. Thank you. Everybody hit that thumbs up. That helps to spread. Another thing, I may have some notes here. So this is part of the 30-day live stream challenge for July. Today's video is oil change, obviously. Tomorrow is live stream fishing, weather permitting. If not, it'll be something else. But me and John's going to go out and fish and work this area out here. Also, I'm getting real close to 7,000. If anybody wants to help us push out on your social media, if you like what we're doing here, if you like the lives and everything, the videos, share it on your social media, and then we'll do a giveaway. I'll do a t-shirt giveaway. We're only talking 50, 60 more. I don't even know exactly what it is right now. But all I ask is, then we'll do a giveaway on here, and all I ask is just share it on your social media and get a free t-shirt out of the deal. So I appreciate that. I want to push it up over 7. It's a 7,000 mark. It'd be nice to get it up over that. So I appreciate y'all helping. Scott, how you doing? Doing well. Yep, doing well today. Just getting this oil change done. All right, Clyde says get a Z-Wing holder for your phone. All right, let me look into that, Clyde. I'm going to write it down. Z-Wing holder. If I don't write it down, I forget it. But if you have any ideas on stuff like that, of course, you can shoot me an email at mike@michaeljsteen.com. And that message. And then also, let me put my email. That one as well. My email's up there. I guess you can't pin 2. But if y'all, anybody's got some pictures or something, if you want to shoot an email, what you're using, if you like it, shoot me an email. Can't guarantee that's what I'll use, but you know, always information. And usually I try to shout out whoever told me. Kleckler, what's up? Stormy in Wilmington. Yeah, I bet it is. I can see that line's working down and it's working across. That first little line came through here just a second ago. That didn't seem like it didn't have any wind in it. I don't care about the rain long as, well, it's trying to build up. It's weird, y'all look at it and it's running northeast, I guess. Hopefully there's a section that's red and peters out. Of course, y'all can see this as well. That little red one there, y'all see the blue dot. Hopefully that peters out, that little red section. I don't care about the rain, the wind. Usually though, there's wind in that. So I basically got 2 anchors out, so we should be fine. John Raven says, hit that like button, fellas and ladies. Coleman, there's some bad rain here in Topsail Beach. Okay, is it windy? Question, is it windy? Well, this thing is really behind us, just now showing that picture. B.A. Lamont, what's good from just down the road in Jacksonville, North Carolina? See y'all at the meetup with Papa Top. Sounds great. That's awesome. John, let's see, don't forget the Mug Club giveaways. Oh, excellent. Yes, sir. We'll do, it's actually in the truck, but John, being the man that he is, somehow John got an extra mug. Accidentally, I don't know, I think my daughter must have already sent it out, and then when I went back in town, I didn't see it marked as sent, so I sent another one. John had already ordered one to get in the Mug Club, so he brought that one back to me to give it back, and I said, you know what, we're going to give that away. So we'll do a giveaway with the Mug Club. Let me think about it. Probably, let's get over to 7,000. That'll be a t-shirt giveaway, and then let's look at come up with some ideas to do a Mug Club giveaway. So those that want to get in on the Mug Club, you know, $69 a year. If you you know, maybe can't afford it right now, and I certainly understand it. There was times in my life that I couldn't have spent it. Now I do, and I try to help other people as well. But we'll try to give it out to someone that needs it. You'll get the Mug Club, and then the mug itself, and then you'll be on that list in the Mug Club. So let's figure out what we want to do. If anybody's got some ideas, shoot it down in here. Let's see, Scott, good to do preventive maintenance. Absolutely, Jim. So I was watching last night, but I didn't quite catch where you were. So we are, I'll show you. See what the name of that road is out front there. I mean, we're in Moorehead City. This is Moorehead City, but we're more towards, I guess, the north end. And Beaufort is right. I mean, Beaufort's probably not even a mile over the bridge there. So we're on the north end of Moorehead City, and setting in. If you look on the map, there's a little island that's right behind us. Let me show you this picture. See if I can show you the picture on map, and then you can look it up. It gives you a good idea to see where we are, and this is all Moorehead City right here. Right here. Beaufort's right across the bridge, and we're sitting right in behind this island. Just a minute ago, if you've seen, and when I'm done, I'll do a show around again. But we're sitting right in. Let's see. I don't think this is even. This channel probably has a name. Locals might know it. I don't know what it is. It's usually a channel like this will have a name, like Channel Side or something like that, but I don't know what the name of it is. But I would guess it's part of the boat sound, not to be the bogey sound like I was calling it. John straightened me up, but it's part of the boat sound, I guess, the northern tip of it, and right to where the inlet is. If you look on the map, that inlet, I guess, would be Oslo Inlet, maybe, or Vogue Inlet. It doesn't say on the map. It doesn't tell me what it is. Locals might say it, but that's where we are. Ken says, too cool, my mug, good times mug just arrived. All right, brother. Thank you for supporting me, man. I appreciate that. Clyde, X-Wing holder for the phone. All right, I got it wrote down. Sounds good. See, Brian, happy 4th. Looking forward to meeting you guys when you get to Oriental. All right, that's next stop. Right around the corner. So if all's well, depending on what the weather is, it's looking pretty good. Shoot up Monday and then go ahead and cross the river if it's, you know, if it's calm. The only problem is we get there, I don't know, we get there mid-morning. It's only, I think I was looking, it's like 12 hours, 15 miles to the edge of the river. And, you know, obviously that river can get a little sporty, I guess, but we'll check that out. If not, we'll cross it early in the morning or whenever the tide. So we should be there first of the week. Oriental, that's our next stop. It's supposed to be a free dock there, so that's kind of cool. We'll be at that dock. Samuel High from Pensacola, Florida. Let's see, this way. This is the way in the future, but do you know if you pass through Pensacola on the way back? Let me see. Because we will do the Tennessee Tom McGee Waterway. We come out in Mobile, but yeah, we're going to pass Pensacola. Yep. And I remember going up, taking the sailboat up there. We're going to spend a minute or two there on the Florida coast, because that'll be the first place that we're back to the Florida coast looking. And there's a couple YouTubers up there I'm trying to reach out to and get meet up with and what have you. So yeah, we're going to spend a little time through there. I did. We stayed on the sailboat. Really beautiful areas up in there. That whole area is just beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Scott says, you and Marty have a good 4th of July. Thank you so much. CS, happy birthday, America. That's right. That's right. I hope everybody enjoys it. Get out, take some time off, get your cold beer. I hope everybody gets on the water if that's your happy place, but if not, whatever it is makes you happy. So, let me take a look. Let's see where we are. Down in the hole, there might be some gremlins down in there. I think there is some gremlins because I keep having these problems. Oh, turn it around. Alrighty, let's see how we doing. I usually have my shoes on when I'm doing this because there's so many things you step on here and it hurts like a mother. Oh yeah, we flowing. It's flowing. It is flowing. We making progress. Yep. Let's see. Turn it around. You'll probably see in there. You'll see that. See it making that. It's bubbling, so that's a good thing. There's the pump. There it is going in the hole. So yeah, we're getting her done. Turn this around. I know people ask for different videos. One of them I'm gonna do a boat tour that's coming up very soon, FYI. Let me adjust this back. Talk about, so I've always been a Valvoline guy. I don't know what everybody's particulars are, but that's what I like. I like full synthetic. Pretty much once you start running that, you're supposed to stay in it. And we'll talk about a couple things that I do. And a lot of you guys know this stuff, but for those that don't, I'm trying to find this tool in here. Stand by. Well, I could probably find it if I had to, but I don't necessarily have to. I know I already checked it the other day. So, just a couple things I will say while we're sitting here chatting. I have in the boat, what I like and what I sit in is folding chairs. I have what they call a big man. I got the bigger, nicer one right there, but these are a little smaller, but they got little tables on them on the side. I find that works out really well in this size boat. Some people have, obviously, they have a lot of built-in stuff. I'm not a fan of that because you're stuck and limited to that. My motor's being in here. I like the chairs that are foldable. You can fold them up and get them out of the way, but then we can have 4 people sitting here comfortably eating. So for me, that's the best way I like to do it. There's all kind of ways of doing it, but all right. So filter, obviously, when you change your oil, you're gonna change your filter. Ain't too much about that. I've got a filter wrench somewhere, but I don't think I'll need it. Mine is the one with the rubber, the adjustable rubber, and you just put on it and you turn it and it pulls it off. You know, it's real easy. It's got a handle with that rubber thing, put pressure and it turns it off. So they didn't have the exact model number. Let's see, who is it that switched over? I think Advanced Auto switched over. No, let me think. Yeah, I think it was Advanced Auto that switched over there to a different brand. So the number I had, it's not the exact same number for wicks. I probably should have went and got a Wix one from I'm getting a little bit of oil, so let me grab this. Hang on a second. Put my rag up under it. If it drops any, I got it on my rag. Probably, yeah, let me just at least show you where it's at. This particular one. So this is called a remote oil filter. This is the problem what Marty had. See the filter right here? It comes up, the lines come up here. And the reason is you can obviously see how easy this is to get to where if this was on the bottom of that motor, that would be freaking next to impossible. That's why you have a remote oil filter on a boat. So all I'm gonna do is spin it off. Woo. There it is. The only thing I can tell you, I know from experience, and people will tell you, when you're putting it back on, you get a little bit of oil. I always use what's the old oil. I don't think it matters. Just keeps that seal from getting stuck. Let's hope this fits just like I expect it to. And yes. This is kind of interesting. Well, I will say, for those, many of you I know you know this kind of stuff, but I want to say it. I try to say things for everybody. So for people that don't know, always use your hands. Never use a tool when you're starting something. That's why mine is only tight, and I tight it really good, but not so much that I have to have a tool to get it off, because with that rubber, that's more than enough. That shouldn't be any problem to do that. So I'm gonna take a picture of this since this does work. Or I'm sorry, I'm gonna take the number off of it. There we go. What I do is I got a book over there, and I'll show you that. And I just go ahead and cut like the tops off, put them right in my book, so that when I go looking, so STP is different from the Wix number, obviously. So it's something easy, that light. Then I know when if I go to a store that sells STP, now I know it's the same one and it's the right one. But yeah, I'm just going to tighten it with my hand, and that's it. Now, obviously on a boat, I'm going to use these bags and I'm going to double wrap it. We don't want that oil getting in the water. I'll use the bag to double wrap it. I'll put it first in this container where some of it comes out. And I'll put it inside this one. And I'll put it inside this one, and then it'll go in the trash bag or in the container, and I'll take it and get rid of it at the truck. All the auto parts stores have, sure I don't spill it, all the auto parts stores have the oil thing. Get rid of it. That should be good. That should be good. All right, let's let it keep pumping. Answer a few more questions. Let me show you this book. Try to get it back where it was. Yep, that's good. So, I'll show you my little book. I just took a 3-ring binder back when I bought the boat. I downloaded a picture of it, and then inside here, like you can see the belt, my belt thing. I just keep the cover from the belt so I know like where it came from, what the number is. Because man, these young kids, they got the system so automated. You go to a lot of these stores, these young kids, they don't know stuff. Same thing here. I know that's backwards showing me on there. But then all my books, anything, this is like for the windlass. So I can keep all these things. I can get them in a second's notice. I know right where they are. Receipts and stuff. And then I do, that's a maintenance log. I've had books and I got books. But I'll be honest with you, this works so easy. And I put it just slipping in and out of these. Yeah, every time I change something, that'll go on there. I'll list the oil on there. Every time I do something, I'll list the number, what the number is for the part, so you ain't constantly drop something. You ain't constantly looking. Spend a lot of time looking for numbers. And this helps to eliminate that. And you can see it's pretty thick over stuff that I've bought over the years for the boat. It stays right here where it's easy, quick and easy to get to. On another note, I did get the dinghy registered while I was Halftime's registered. In fact, I got to get that on. Probably do that this weekend, so I don't get stopped. But yeah, so that's what we're looking at. So let me ask you some questions here. Did you get pictures from the New River Marina? Emailed you yesterday. Let me see. Yes, Faye Bats. Yes, I. Let me see if they opened. Oh, absolutely, I did. Yep, good. Yeah, this is the first time just seeing them, but yes, I got them. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Faye came out and we stopped to get fuel there, and she took some pictures. We met up with her, spent a little time there talking with her. Appreciate that, Faye. Let's see. Hudson, good afternoon, Cap from Central Michigan. It's a nice day outside. I guess there. It's a nice day because it's cooler here, but it's just a little hot. I mean a little cloudy, but keeps it from being hot. What I was thinking. But you know, you got all them beautiful days we had of moving. You got to have some cloudy days like this. I don't mind them. This is a good inside day doing stuff like this, and I don't mind it at all. B.A. Lamont, you're in some mighty fine fishing grounds. Your boat is pointing at the port. Tell Jim to take you there. Big flounder, black drum, sheephead, redfish, cobia, Spanish mackerel. So right there where the big ship is that right? We'll work around it. I do notice that water is rough as all get out right there. Not today, not right now, but I did see some boats fishing all around that yesterday when I was coming in. Good to know. We'll hit it on the way out. We was planning on going out to that little state park, and also this bridge right here that we came over. What is it, the 54 bridge? I forget the number. Whatever it is, the bridge going to Emerald Isle. All right, but that's good to know. That's really close. I'll slip out there probably a few times. I got to go over here and see where the closest bait shop is. I won't be responsible for getting the bait in the morning. John's got about an hour ride, and he's going to put in out there at the bridge and then come over here. John's got to set up both on his kayak, and then I think he's got his watercraft set up for like fishing as well. But we'll see. I hadn't seen it, but we'll see it tomorrow. Y'all see it in the live. Hudson, he uses castor oil and motorcraft. Okay, yeah, I'd say it's just important to use the brand that you like, that seems to work, and I've been using. I like it so far. Who knows? I know, like gasoline. Who knows about the oil? They're probably refined at all the generic same places, and then the additives are just put in. I know from my time in the fire there in Tampa, a lot of the classes we had to take, we take some over there, and they got these big fuel pipelines, like big pipelines, and they pump the fuel instead of, they do have trucks, but it goes up, follows I-4, and it goes up Tampa to Orlando. But the guys there at the places was telling us that it's all the same fuel, it's just certain additives are put in, and then they got these big things called pigs that they put in between them, in between the fuels and the different people's companies' fuels, and that's how they move it back and forth. It's pretty interesting to see that, but it's one of them firefighter things. Jim, you keep excellent records. Well, I know many that keep them better than mine, but that's the way it, for time saving, I think. Hopefully Anybody doing something like this, it just saves you a lot of time getting that boat going right as soon as you buy the boat. Because you'll do the same things over and over and over, and y'all know how it is, chasing time, chasing something that you've already chased 5 times before. I hate that, so that's really why I do it. Hey Mike, you ever use a lower helm? Yes, I do now. I'm going to order another depth finder because the only thing I don't have down here is a depth finder. But that way, when we have rain, I can just drive from down here. But y'all know when we're underway and you see me slip off, I'm driving from down here. I have these blackout things up here now just to help keep the heat out. But obviously, when I get underway, I take those down. This towel, I take it down. This just helps to separate off the coolness, keeps it in this area. But yeah, when I get underway, I can drive from down here. It wasn't all. The matter of fact, the vast majority of the time, I never had this, but I always like to drive from the. And I certainly prefer to drive from up there because you can see down in the water. But now, if we get, if it's just a light raining or something like that, we'll move. But why move in bad weather or whatever? No need to. Use that as a day to work on the camera, work on videos or whatever. No big deal. Robert, how you doing, buddy? But yes, I do use lower helm. For those just coming in later, just a quick recap. This is the July 2nd live stream oil change. I wanted to show you something a little different. We've been moving and showing that, so I'm trying to show you some different stuff. Plenty of move days, and you'll get to follow all that, but just trying to break it up, make it a little bit more interesting. Today is oil change, so if you're coming in late, go back. We already got the oil changes going right now. It's sucking the oil out from the dipstick, so you can go back and check that out. I'm trying to push up. We're right at 7,000 subscribers, trying to push up over that. So if anybody wants to be part of that, if you don't mind sharing this on your social media, we'll do a t-shirt giveaway, and all I ask is you have proof that you showed it on your social media, shared it on your social media. That's all and then we'll do a name giveaway in here. One of the lives, we'll do a giveaway. Hit the thumbs up if you don't mind, that helps out. And then also for tomorrow and Sunday, I got a bunch of t-shirts. I'll show you a picture. Got a bunch of t-shirts I want to sell, so I'll do a 10% 10% off for July the 4th weekend. Happy birthday, America. Just want to show you this. There we go. I just one table of all them t-shirts, so let's get together. Y'all wanna, I know people ask me how can they help out. Go in there, buy you a Good Times t-shirt or a hat or whatever. Tons of them, tons of size. Anything that's available is what's listed on the website. And this is a great weekend as of tomorrow and Sunday, 10% off. So any of that, I appreciate that. All right. Hang on just a second. Show and tell, but let me just somebody asked a question. I don't want to forget. Clyde Bishop, I'm writing your name down because when I get the shot glass, I appreciate that. You said buy rum, I'm gonna buy rum, and I'm gonna do a shot in your name. Clyde Bishop. All right, buddy. Yes, shot glass is still up there. Probably gonna get changed out this weekend. That's what I was telling you. I bought a new one. This one's a lot more substantial than that one. Crap. That went down in the hole. Not all the way. I don't think I need it there. Yeah, that is plastic. I thought it was glass, but it's a lot heavier. So yeah, we got us a lot better one. Same deal, but seems to be a little heavier. The ones that I had, I got from Walmart, and they're just, you know, Walmart's good for a lot of stuff, but that was the second one I bought from Walmart. So I said, nope, I ain't gonna buy another one. And it's not that the thing doesn't last, the little plastic globe doesn't last. That globe is significantly thicker. That other one is just real thin plastic. So that baby will be going on over the weekend. Blue Rain, thank you. Considering making lower helm a must have down the road. So do you have one? I'll be honest with you, no more than you use it, because it's nice to have. It's probably nicest since single-handed coming down, you know, and not having to stop because I can drive from here. But depending on the boat or what have you, I wouldn't let that be a factor, a major factor in buying a boat, just because it's used so seldomly. There's other things to me that would be more important, but having that upper helm is the nicest thing. You know, we did all them surrounds, and I obviously have taken mine off, and the major reason is the windage. It's so much windage. It's on your gas mileage, slowing you down. But when you're anchored in storm and you've got a bunch of enclosure up there, you got a lot of wind. You just about double your windage of the boat. So I'd rather take a little bit of rain, to be honest with you, than have that. I am going to make a little plastic cover to go up there to cover my electronics, but I like having it open like it is. I do want to probably over the winter make something that is like almost like the size of a towel, but just with grommets, so I can quickly just move that around. Because the problem is, depends on which direction you're going, where the sun's coming at. Sometimes it's in the front above you, as y'all see. Sometimes it's on the side. Sometimes it's in the back. So I was looking at my Bimini, and there's holes, you know, there's places where the zippers come together. So all I need to do is make sure that those grommets are pretty much the width of where those holes are. And then I got these rubber things that, you know, you bend them and they hold the position. And then I'll use them, because the thing is, you can't leave that stuff up. It just doesn't work. It's blowing and it causes damage. So just something you might not think about. So a lot of people spend a bunch of money on that, especially if they pay somebody to do it. And unless you're getting out traveling, that's something you wouldn't have a clue about until you find out that is a problem. If you're staying in marinas every night, it's not a problem. But when you're on the anchor and you get called out, you know, in storms and whatever, it's something you want to think about. BA says, get your bait at Chase and Tails Bait Shop and Tackle. Is that right here, BA? Is that, because it seemed like I'd seen one yesterday. Is it somewhere real close? Oh, and Jim was talking about the shot glass, Jim. That's why I brought that out. William, hey, Captain Mike, what's going on? Said I tried the donut there in Carolina Beach, so now I got to try a cheeseburger or shrimp burger at El Drive-In in Moorehead. Well, sir, I shall do it, because I love good cheeseburgers. I ain't had one in a while. So, a little interesting thing, I quit making burgers on the boat. That way, when you go ashore, it's kind of a look to, something that you look to get. So I will do that, William, and I'll let you know how it goes. Let's see, I'm writing it down. Eli's Drive-In. I'm assuming that's close, so I shall do it. David, no problem, David. So if you look on the map, David came in late to see where we are. If you look on the map, but I'll show you actually on here. We're in Moorehead City, and almost cut it in where you can see it good. So that little blue dot is us, and you notice that's island. We're sitting on this channel. Oh, wait, that says the Harbor Channel. Yep. It showed it that time. And we're setting those little ones there are where we'll do the little meetup, which is Sunday at 4. Sugarloaf Island Deli right there. Like literally good time to sitting right in front of it. Sorry about that. Good time to sitting right in front of it. So if you come out to the water, that little Sugarloaf Deli right there. And pub, Yellowfin Pub. But yeah, that's where we are. So I called a buddy last night when I was driving back here because I couldn't recall exactly where we were in Moorehead City. And I think what we surmised is, and John or any of y'all locals, y'all can correct me, I'd be interested to know, where we were fishing, I do know we came ashore here, but then we anchored, I think, near or at the public dock down there. I think that's where we were anchored, and we got a fish on, which ended up being a shark, we think, and it was pulled. We disconnected from the dock because the thing was pulling us. Now we were in a 23-foot boat, and it literally pulled us toward a bridge. I think I told y'all the story, but I believe that bridge must be new from what that bridge was, because the bridge that it pulled us toward was very low, almost like the section of that bridge on the Emerald Isle side. So is that bridge new since 2000, or excuse me, since 2002. 2002. For y'all local knowledge, is that bridge new since then? Because we both remember that the thing drug us all the way to that bridge. One time we had it come up and we caught it in the light one time, and it rolled and it looked like a big shark. But when it got us to the bridge, my memory is a long time ago, I think it cut itself off, or we cut it off because we didn't want to get pulled into the bridge. So for y'all that knows the local area, is that bridge new since 2004? That'd be interesting to know. David, shower curtain hooks for the towel. Yes, it works wonderfully. I'll show you. I had to come up. Obviously, you got to make stuff like this. There's nothing up there. I put in this rod and these little clips right here, right on the clip, right on there. You can just do that. They come out, and then you can put them back in just as easy. These are things I finally found. I'm using them. They're RV windshield covers, and they're silver. They're about blackout. They're not blackout, but they got silver for the to knock the sun off, and they do make a difference. They were about to get this thing to hold up here. They were, I think they were like $40, something like that. And that makes a difference in keeping that heat out of here during the day. But yep. BA says, yep, it's on Causeway in Moorehead. Okay. David found that on Google Earth. Okay, cool deal. Blue Rain jacket. All right. Another little DIY boat trick. These are some simple things, but so I do have regular small apartment size refrigerator down there, and it's got a freezer on it. And I have old fashioned, y'all know what I'm talking about, the cube trays like we did back in the day before there was ice makers. And they're good. I have 2 of them. I use them for mixed drinks or whatever, you know, if you somebody on the boat. But I'm gonna tell you the key having one of these and your ice is to simply throw a water bottle in the freezer. Oh Lord have mercy. Throw a water bottle in the freezer and then chop the end off because it won't, in most cups it won't fit in there. Drop that baby in there. That works better than anything. That'll last till tomorrow. A little secret right there. And then I have a gallon jug in there. I freeze, so when we're on the boat, if I want to use the cooler, I switch out my gallon jugs, and that's how I keep the water cold in there if I'm using it. I really don't use it that much. What I use the most now is my little blue cooler. I got a little blue cooler, and I'll just freeze bottles, and I just switch them out, and then I put new ones in there for my drinks, and that'll last all day. Whereas the ice tray, it'll be gone in 2 or 3 hours, something like that. So if you had 2 or 3 people on the boat needing ice, you couldn't keep up with it, but you can keep up with this. So that's just a little secret I use. David says, yep, it'd be unbearable in that cabin without the shades. You're absolutely right. You know, it's okay if you get to the hook by 2 o'clock because y'all see where the motors are. They're right there, and they got to have time to cool down. But once you've been hot all day, if you sit in here with that AC running and you have a fan on you, it's okay. And then by nighttime, it's cooled off enough. But yes, that makes a big difference. I've thought about a whole section of blackout shades that pulls all the way around. I had all those, and I've had other stuff up there. Y'all have seen it, but this seems to be working really good. So it's simple. It's easy to put up. It's easy to take down. That's always the problem. You got to have something that's easy to put up and easy to take down, move. This towel. And I'll end up with actually some blackout curtains because I think that's what's going to make the difference. But this is good to help section off this room unless I got somebody on the boat. So, it changes. That's the thing. You can't have anything that's solid or stays the same. It doesn't work. Jim, have a wonderful Independence Day. Thank you, sir. Happy 4th of July. Thank you so much. Happy birthday, America. Loretta, catch and cook. If catch and cook is an absolute must. If we catch something tomorrow, let me think. I may prepare it for the next day, catch and cook. That's a good idea, guy. Let's see. Definitely a good idea there for a live stream. Bo Reddy, are you soaking that crab pot? No, sir, I am not. I need to, and I will, I'll go find some freaking chicken necks. I can't find chicken necks. Walmart didn't have them, Publix don't have them. That's what I always use, but y'all know I had chicken feet before, which worked. It takes a while for them to get smelly, but I'm going to go away in a little bit, and I'm going to go find me some chicken necks. And there's a creek right here, and I'm going to be fishing this little creek that's right here in front. So I'll catch that on video. Probably not on live stream, but there's a creek right here that I'm going to fish right here and catch some fish. That is probably going to be the ideal thing for a catch and cook. And it's literally right off the bow of the boat. Like, it's 30 feet, 50 feet off the bow of the boat. And that's where I'll put the crab pot. So I'll do that today. I've been wanting to do it, but not, like I said, finding some chicken necks. Probably a place in town, and so I'm going to buy a bigger pack, keep some frozen, so I'm not having to try to find them, and then I'll just use, you know, the ones like that. David say just made a rough spitball course to New York. I'm seeing about 550 miles. Is that about what you're thinking too? Are y'all still in mind to arrive in October? Probably closer to September now. I'm thinking moving it up a little bit, listening to different people. You know, if you live there, you know exactly where you're going to get your boat taken out, hauled out, and winterized. You could probably wait, and that's your only boating time, so you wait till the last minute. We're probably not going to do that. I feel more comfortable getting on up there. So the itinerary right now is probably July, probably, if I had to guess, by the third week of July, being up or out of North Carolina, so coming into the Chesapeake. And then all of August in the Chesapeake area, because Washington, D.C. and places like that. I got grandkids want to come up, whatever. So I've never actually been to Washington, D.C., so I want to see that myself. So all of August in the Chesapeake area, going up to the C&D Canal. It looks like the Delaware River is a 2-day trip, longer days, but 2 days trip down, and then turning, going up the Jersey coast, which is probably, you know, a week or so, traveling up through there, not having to travel every day, and then to get to Sandy Hook, turning in Sandy Hook, and that's kind of hard to start reaching out like time-wise as we get closer. But what I definitely want to do, I've decided, is some people, friends I met, showed me a spot in Sandy Hook where, so if you coming into Hudson and you make that turn around Sandy Hook, go back south a little bit, there's a nice protected acreage there with a big rock wall, and I want to spend some time to see New York City, Statue of Liberty, all of that stuff. Go out on Long Island. I'm going to take my kayak and my camping gear. So I want to spend at least a week there, back and forth, you know, to the boat and to the city. But then when I go out on Long Island Sound, I'll spend 2 or 3 days going out there to the tip and coming back. At that point, it's basically go up the Hudson Pass, wave at the Statue of Liberty, pass the city, and start working up till you catch an anchorage, work up till you catch an anchorage. It looks to me like, depending on where we exactly go, maybe 5 days, and the trip's done for this season. So that's pretty much the itinerary, with everything staying the same, boats doing well and all that. So that's kind of what we're looking at right now. Let's see. Jim, how many fishing licenses have you had to buy? I didn't buy the Georgia one, didn't hardly fish there. Can't say I didn't drop a hook, but did buy the Carolina fishing license, and actually have not bought the North Carolina, but am going to buy them. Matter of fact, for tonight, or probably shortly here, just a little bit, I'll go ahead and get online before I do any of this, so I don't, you know, get in trouble. Or plus, I believe in supporting the fishery. It's more important than anything to support the fishery. So it is a great fishery. I was talking with John last night. Man, y'all live in such a beautiful, this area, this reminds me a lot of Florida. The water's clear here, all the sandy banks, all the places you can stop and go to shore. It's North Carolina has definitely some of the nicest beaches right behind Florida. I like Florida better, especially on the West Coast, more friendlier to boaters and what have you, especially with families and all that. But North Carolina is right there at the top, man. It's super nice. I am really liking it. Low Ready, have you found a church to attend this Sunday? No, sir, but I will be looking. I'll be looking for a church here in town. Definitely want to. I hadn't had it been real easy. This should be an easy town to find one. So I'll be attending church Sunday. Yep, I'll find me one here somewhere. All right, guys, let's do a. Let me fill my drink with a Sprite. I'm kind of thirsty. Sprite Zero is my choice today. I don't know if I've showed y'all this, but see if we can see that. Kind of hard to see, but it's a picture of Good Times. Our friend Amy Tate, y'all remember her. She made this glass for me a long time ago, and it says, "The ocean is my church." There's a song. A guy's a rapper, but he's a Christian, and he raps Christian music, but he's also a huge fisherman. If y'all want to hear a song, "The Ocean is My Church," Google that on YouTube, and you'll see him. And she made that. This is my favorite glass, so hope nothing ever happens to that. Been a few rum drinks through that one, I'll assure you. Yeah, but talking about church on Sunday, I'll do a little short Sunday and let you know where I end up going. Let me put this down. Let's see. Oh yeah, she's doing good. She's doing good. See if she's still draining. Still draining, guys. Still draining. All right. So I think that's gonna wrap it up. Pretty much all that's left there. I will show you just real quick. Got my funnel, obviously. Got my oil ready, and in this particular one, there's the oil fill right there. Y'all see it? I'll point to it right down there. So all I'm gonna do is left to be done is put the oil fill in there once it's totally draining, and be done with it. Fill it back up, run it, test it, check it, make sure I got the right amount of oil, and I'll be done with it. We'll call this job complete. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. That's I got a couple things I need to do. That pretty much. Hope y'all enjoyed this one. If you did, shoot a thumbs up. Hope you enjoy your July 4th weekend. Hopefully you do the dash, get out, get into some fun, do something. It's a great place. This is a great town. I know I'll enjoy being here. But Monday morning, look to be moving on. Next spot, we're getting into some different areas. I'm sort of sad about going away from the beach, not following the coast up like that, but obviously those protected waters and all that is back up there Dismal Swamp, Alligator River, all just really cool things there. I'm doing some research because I read something about some thing that's out in the Alligator River or whatever, but I'm gonna do a little more research about that. I'll find out what it is. I don't know what it is. I imagine some kind of bear or something. People, something like Sasquatch or something like that. But I'll do some more research. People keep seeing it, but anyways, that's kind of what we got coming when we get to moving. That'll be kind of cool. So I hope y'all enjoyed the content, and if you have some more ideas, tomorrow we're going to be doing some fishing. Me and John, if God willing, the weather holds out tomorrow, we'll be out there, and I'll live stream as much of that as I can. But y'all have a good day. Hope you have a great weekend. See you tomorrow. Since we're live streaming every day, we'll have the weekend together. Y'all take care. Come back. I appreciate you all.